What up, everybody? It's Nick from A&N Custom Prints, back with another video. Today we're gonna talk about what you need to start your t-shirt business. I've had a couple people hit me up on social media asking me how to start their t-shirt business, what they need to start their t-shirt businesses regarding machines and regarding licenses. So let's go ahead and talk about it. Number one, you either need a laptop, or I've seen people get away with running their business on an iPad or something like that. You don't need this expensive ass Apple. Everything that I'm gonna talk about, it depends on your budget. So whatever your budget is, go based off that. And that's just to get started. Once you get rolling and all of that, you could upgrade to get better stuff. I'm an Apple guy, so I do not use PC, so I had to go with an Apple. You need a laptop. Number two, you need a vinyl cutter. This is the Cameo 4 Plus. I started off doing this with the Cricut. I had the Cricut Explorer 2. The reason I got that one was because that's what my sister was using. So, I just went with the Cricut because she was using it. And then I upgraded to the Cameo 4 Plus. I was having issues with the Cricut. It wasn't cutting right. I upgraded to the Cameo 4 Plus. Do you need the Cameo 4 Plus? No. How much did this shit cost? I think this shit was like $400 or $500 if I remember correctly. I don't know. You could get away with the Cricut Explorer 2, the Cricut Maker, the Cameo 4 regular, if you could find a Cameo 3. All those machines work perfectly fine. I've had people ask me, what size cutter do I need? It all depends what you want it for. If you want it for t-shirts and maybe decals here and there, Cameo 4 Plus, Cameo 4, Cricut, all of that works perfectly fine. The biggest you're gonna cut on the shirt, well, for me personally, 12 by 12. This cuts 15 inches wide, more than 12 by 12. Unless you're doing like big decals for store windows or the big rig trucks and stuff like that. I was just getting those 24-inch cutters, those huge cutters. And actually, I've done decals for like trucks and vans and stuff like that with this, and I've just pieced it together, so it still worked out. I had to cut it out all in pieces, put it together all in pieces. I didn't need a 24-inch cutter, so you don't need to spend that much money. Spend a couple hundred. Cameo 4 Plus, Cameo 4, Cricut. Look into it, see what your budget is, and that's number two. Number three, you need a heat press. When I started off with an Amazon heat press, meaning one of those that you see that it's like 5-in-1. It comes with the mug press, the hat press, the plate press, the regular heat press, and all kinds of other presses. You just change the platen. That lasted me 6 months, and it gave out. One day I turned it on, and it would heat up to a certain number, and it would just stay there, and it would not heat up anymore. So I threw it away. 6 months in, I went to a Furnace Supply warehouse out here in Long Beach, bought me a Rincon 15 by 15 heat press. I've had this for about 8 months, I think. 8 months? Probably 8 months. Been working perfectly fine. It works cool. But like I said, everything depends on your budget. If you want to start off with that Amazon heat press, up to you. It's all up to you. There's a bunch of people on YouTube that did reviews on it. The one I got, it was horrible. 6 months, that was trash. It was like 100 and something bucks. I never used the mug press. I never used the hat press. I never used any other press besides the regular heat press. So like I said, it all depends what you're doing with it. Don't go all out and waste a bunch of money when you're starting out. Get yourself a nice, decent heat press at a decent price. This one cost me 300 and something bucks, I think, and it's all right. It's decent. Do I want one from Heat Press Nation that's a couple more hundred? Yes, I do, but it's not necessary right now. I'm doing perfectly fine with this one. I'm getting away with it. Everything depends on your budget, but those are the three main things you need. You do need, vinyl, shirts, decal vinyl. You need your weeding tools. If you don't have weeding tools, good luck weeding. Another thing people asked me was about licenses. Do they need any kind of license or LLC or shit like that? Honestly, no, you don't. Not to get started. We currently operate. We don't have a wholesale license. We don't have a business license. We don't have any type of license. Is it necessary to start off? No. Do I recommend you get it in the future? Yes. Do I plan on getting it in the future? Yeah. Unless you come up with a really dope name for your business that you really don't want people to steal, trademark it, copyright it, buy the domain name, do all of that. Wholesale license, you don't need. I buy my shirts and stuff from Jiffy Shirts. Yeah, it's a little bit more expensive because I can't go either straight to the supplier, or I can't go to these other websites that give you wholesale pricing because we don't have a business license. So that kind of sucks. And do I want to get on my licenses? Yes, I do, but that shit is taxed. So unless you got a couple $100, I mean, good luck. You don't need it. I'll pay the couple extra dollars for the shirts now, make some money, and in the future, get everything straightened out. What I do is I keep track of all my expenses and my sales and all that, how much I made through the year, because you do have to report this money, whether it's cash, whether we sell on Etsy. So whether it's through Etsy, you have to report everything. So I keep track of all of that, which I recommend you guys all do. Keep track of everything you're selling, everything you're buying, keep receipts, keep everything. Run this shit like a real business, even though you don't have your licenses or anything, but run it like a real business, report the money, and do all of that. So yeah, that was it. That's pretty much all you need. Laptop, vinyl cutter, heat press, heat transfer vinyl, decal vinyl if you want to do that, shirts, and that's it. Get to work. In the words of the homie Big Brando, get that money. Worry about all the licenses and all that shit later. Yeah, if you like this video, give it a thumbs up. If you don't, give it a thumbs down. Subscribe. Follow us on Instagram. And if you have any more questions, leave them in the comments. Peace. I'm out.